These two sunflowers are just starting to bud, but the tall one is actually flowering. The pot it's growing in is far too small. That's why it's a bit spindly. But I didn't have any more pots, and the ground was too hard to dig a hole for it. But look at Michelle's. Look at her sunflowers.
Hi Jill, I'm just giving you a little update on my lovely sunflowers. Aren't they lovely? Look at those. Really impressed with those ones, and I think that one might come out soon. So hopefully, and I will send you an update once it does. Thank you very much. Bye.
And Lisa's, look how healthy they are, how big they are. Look at that tall one. But she went away on holiday and there was a storm and it blew it down. So the big one is no more. I've decided to give this some extra feed, this melon plant, but I'm going to chop and drop. I don't think there's anything actually disease-wise causing this. So I'm going to cut off the excess and feed it and see if we can get this melon to grow a little bit bigger. Because the top part of it is all right, look. I just think this melon plant is trying to do too much. All this growth and grow a melon. So we'll cut this back and I'll bring you back when I've done it. Some good news. I'd forgotten there's more than one melon plant in here. And I don't think it's the one with the melon on. Because we'll just trace this back. Where is it? So it's this stem. It's this stem here. Which goes right back to that back melon plant. And the one that's been dying back is the one that's at the front. So that's some good news. So I'm just going to cut this all the way back. So that's what I've taken out. So clearly the container didn't have enough nutrients for everything, because it's only a small container, look. So I've trimmed this back as well, and with a bit of luck this one might start to grow. So we'll give them both a good feed. I'm glad I came out to look, really. I just came out with the intentions of just cutting it back, but I'd completely forgotten that there was more than one melon plant in each container. Got beans flowering again. There is another one down there. Can you see? But it is getting quite late on in the season now. But if that one continues to grow, I think I'll be quite happy, really. Look at all this saved celery seed. And this is just from that one plant. I've still got that one round the back. I'm going to pot these. These are the celery seed from 2022 that I saved, and a few salads. I'm going to pot them on today. And I've really cut this melon back, look, and I've also supported it. Hopefully it'll keep growing. Anyway, let's pot these on. I've just watered them because they were very dry before I take them round to the garage to pot them on. And as I was watering the melon plant with the rest of the water, look what I've just noticed. This one is beginning to swell up. Wow. I wonder if it'll do anything. I mean, it is coming towards the end of August now. There's one down there, but that's not really, is it? Might be. Anyway, we could have 2 melons. Lovely roots on this celery. I'm just splitting it into 2 or 3. Giving it more room to grow, really. Give those 2 a water. I've just watered this one. And I've put this year's celery seeds in a little envelope to go in my seed box, along with the other ones. I've just finished eating one of those peaches that I got reduced on Saturday night, and I thought, just as an experiment, I'll plant the stone and see if we can get a peach tree growing. I'm going to leave it in the garage for now. Might as well give it a try. You never know. give it a water, and come back in what, 2 or 3 weeks and see how it's doing. There we are, all potted on. The celery, the salads, and I've pulled up all my little onions that I grow from seed. I've just gathered some greens for tea and some tomatoes, and I think it's time for a cup of tea now. Take care, people.